You send a text, maybe a little too soon. You lean in, revealing just how interested you are. Suddenly, her responses go cold. The spark vanishes, and you're left replaying the last moment you revealed your hand, wondering why everything changed. There's a battlefield underneath every romantic interaction. On one side is needy, chasing behavior, anxiously demonstrating interest, seeking approval, craving a reaction. On the other is confident, selective behavior, standing firm, drawing her in, holding standards. Most men default to the first. Very few master the second. The difference is the difference between being the option and being the prize. Get this wrong and you're invisible, disrespected, or worse, friend-zoned. Nail it and you become the man she desires, the one who's rare. Understanding this dynamic determines whether you're forgotten or the one who stands out in a sea of tryhards. The line between attraction and rejection is thinner than you think, and most men cross it by accident every single day. Modern dating is shaped by instant communication, endless options, and female hypergamy. Evolutionary psychology shows that women instinctively seek confidence and status, signs of abundance, while modern social dynamics punish neediness. Comfort might win her friendship, but only tension, fueled by scarcity and self-respect, creates desire. Attraction works like a market, not a charity. The unattractive pattern is simple: over-initiating, double texting, excessive compliments, constant availability, and seeking validation. Your communication becomes about winning her over, proving your worth rather than confidently expressing it. Consider these. You text her 3 times before she replies. You like her old Instagram photos. You say, "I just wanted to see if you're okay, haven't heard back." You respond instantly every single time. Every action screams, "Pick me, please." Reality: she loses interest with every needy signal you send. Why is it so repulsive? Neediness signals low value. It communicates you lack options, you need her validation, and you have nothing better going on. Evolution wired women to want a man others desire, not one who idolizes her as scarce resource. You become the emotional pursuer. She becomes the selector. Game over. The real cost? Lost attraction, friend zone, disrespect. She might string you along for attention, but true desire dies. You surrender all relationship power. Worse, you train her to see you as less, not more. The attractive pattern is the opposite. Selectivity. You initiate, then back off. You're mysterious, sometimes unavailable. You validate sparingly. You are calm, composed, and treat her as one of many options. Your frame is unbreakable. You give her the space to pursue you. Visualize this. She texts. You take your time to reply. She cancels plans. You calmly reschedule. And don't chase. She gets distant. You match her energy. Instead of asking to see her, you let her wonder. Your attention is a reward, not a given. Why is this magnetic? Confident men, those who project value and control, are rare. Your emotional independence signals abundance. She's drawn to you because you're the challenge, not the guarantee. Desire is built through uncertainty, not through constant affirmation. The advantage? Genuine, organic attraction. Her respect grows. You maintain power and intrigue. She invests in you, qualifying herself to you, increasing emotional commitment. You're the wild card, not the comfort blanket. Neediness communicates, "You are my only option." Abundance says, "I choose who gets my time." Chasing explains your value. Choosing demonstrates it. The high-value signal is always nonchalance, not desperation. The needy man lets her dictate pace, constantly reacting. The confident man sets his own tempo, unbothered by her tests. She steps into his frame. Approval-seeking destroys frame. Standard-setting builds it. Neediness provides comfort, but kills excitement. Selectivity builds tension, and tension creates desire. Predictable men are forgotten. Unpredictable men remain on her mind. Over-pursuing gives her all the power. You become replaceable. Under-pursuing, when paired with genuine value, makes you valuable. Whoever can walk away first controls the relationship equation. Desperate flexibility destroys respect. Unapologetic boundaries demand it. People-pleasing repels. Self-respect attracts. Neediness reliably leads to the friend zone, emasculation and rejection. Confidence creates ongoing desire, genuine interest, and puts you firmly in the position of choice. The turning point is instant. She senses desperation. Her primal attraction switch shuts off. Conversely, When she hits your boundaries and you don't flinch, her attraction deepens. The tipping point is always a signal, neediness or confidence, and she feels it long before you do. It starts innocently. You match on an app, vibe in conversation, she's interested. She subtly tests with a slow reply or a minor flake. How you respond sets the tone for everything that follows. Here's where most men fail. She pulls away, tests interest, or becomes slightly less available. The needy man panics, overcommunicates, and seeks reassurance. The confident man mirrors, relaxes, and lets her wonder. As things escalate, the needy man tries harder, offers gifts, pushes for dates, and quick confessions. Confidence? He leans back, takes his time, makes her work for his attention. The critical fork. She cancels plans. Do you plead for another date, or calmly wish her well and move forward? Each decision, each reaction, carves the path toward either attraction or invisibility. Over time, the masks slip. She realizes if you're truly abundant. Does neediness seep out in your texts, or do you remain composed and selectively attentive? The last chance. She gives a final test, perhaps by getting distant or mentioning another guy. The desperate man chases harder. The confident man, he walks away, and that's when she chases. The man who resists neediness and maintains frame wins more often than not. Women are evolutionarily attracted to men who demonstrate social proof and confidence. Consistent patterns, real-world observation, and psychology all back this. Confidence wins, neediness fails. You win by shifting focus from how do I get her to do I even want her? Limit investment, respond with poise, hold boundaries, reward good behavior, and never trade self-respect for potential connection. Be the prize. Neediness always loses because it's a value siphon. It signals she's the only one interested in you. Being nice isn't magnetism. Trying to prove yourself isn't confidence. Attraction is earned, not awarded for compliance. Statistics support this. 90% of men fail through overinvestment. Only the top 10% who show confidence, abundance, and outcome independence keep attraction alive. Which group are you in? Frame strength, abundance mentality, outcome independence. If you don't master these, attraction is lost before it ever really starts. In early dating, tension and abundance matter most. In relationships, comfort can creep back in, but desire remains only if you maintain selectivity, mystery, and emotional self-sufficiency. Regaining attraction requires resetting boundaries, not pleading for a second chance. Confident women test more. Insecure women chase more. But desire fades just as quickly if you show neediness. High-value women require higher frame strength. Every dynamic intensifies as value increases. Text game amplifies this. Instant replies, double texts, and constant social media engagement radiate neediness. Whether it's casual or serious, the same laws apply. Lead with self-respect, not desperation. Confidence and selectivity trigger desire. Neediness and chasing annihilate it. There is no hack around the basics of male-female attraction physics. The man who can walk away always wins. It's hard. Everything inside you wants to show more care, more effort. But attraction isn't logical. What feels right rarely is. Holding frame feels risky, but it's the only way to fuel desire. But if I don't show interest, she'll move on. No, if you overinvest, she already has. The more you want her, the less she'll want you, unless you keep your power. Scarcity creates value. Abundance creates scarcity. Attraction isn't about being chosen. It's about choosing. It's about commanding respect, not compliance. Every interaction is a test for who holds the stronger frame. Choose to be the option, never the fallback. Ask yourself, are you chasing, hoping to be picked? Or are you choosing, unafraid to walk away? Are you needy or truly confident? Be honest. Which are you? Master attraction by mastering yourself. Focus less on her reaction, more on your action. The difference isn't in what you say or do, but in why, and for whom you do it. The harsh truth. Nice guys finish last because they lead with need. Confident men finish first because they lead with choice. Want to know how to pass her toughest tests and trigger her pursuit instinct, even when she pulls away?
Subscribe, and we'll break down her hidden strategies next.